What's up, everybody?
What's up?
It's your boy Blitz.
And I'm your boy. Bliggity, 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 blur. Woo! Had a brain fart.
Welcome, everybody, to a new episode of Game Changers Entertainment. Man, you had me thinking. I thought time stopped for a second. I was like, oh my God, it's happening again. I was waiting for the voices to come in there. Anyway, welcome to a new episod of GCE News. We'll bring you guys the latest, the greatest, and the hottest in video games information and things of that nature. So, yo, we got number 3 hot one that should be on your radar. Something for you to go check out. If it's not on your radar, you might want to get it on there because these are some pretty good titles we got for you guys. And let's jump right into number 1. So, at number 1, we got the Outlast Trials.
Say that again?
It's called the Outlast Trials. Mm-hmm. So
I have to outlast this trial of you being in this room with me?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. So we got to show you the trailer because it's kind of hard to
explain.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to word everything going on there. So yeah, so you got to check out the trailer to kind of.
So do us a favor, watch the video
right now.
Come on. I want you to know that you are safe. I'm your friend. Why did you come here? You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked child! But your behavior... Don't fight the process. I'll learn you! We're all working to unlock your potential. You can. Your new self. A better self. A productive member of society. Thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We are all going to get better together.
All right, so
it's like a super thriller, psychological, using some type of drugs upon your head, looking through the looking glass with the Amityville horror type of scary. What is it called? The one to go down the rabbit hole. What is it?
Alice in Wonderland.
The scary Alice in Wonderland.
It's like the old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, The Running Man, mixed with Silent Hill. It's just like it's like you see in the trailer where they're like, I guess they screw night vision goggles to your face
or something to help.
No, the night vision goggles look like it because everything turned green and they was running through the hall. It was green. So I think they give night vision goggles and then put them in a blackout situation.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's what it looked like. I don't know. It looks like Saw meets Running Man. It looks rough.
It does.
Yeah. So, what was that game? Slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember Slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
Kind of like walking through the... Yeah. Anyway.
Or Silent Hill, but in the school.
Yeah, maybe. It looks rough, man. And when that girl... When you was running to that wall and that girl's helping you up, and she was taking so long to do it, I said, "Yeah, she gonna die. She gonna die. She gonna die.
She got that knife in her throat. She's like, ugh. And then the dude came in there and beat you with the.
Yeah. I hope this not one of those things where you die and then respawn further back on the board kind of thing. You know, like externals.
Look at my face.
Like internals, returnals. Like returnals where you.
It's external.
Die at the end of the board and it throws you way back at the beginning and stuff like that. Let's hope not. All right. Anyway. Let's give you some information about it. The Outlast Trials is a upcoming first-person psychological horror survival video game developed and published by Red Barrels.
That's a lot of liquor.
Yeah, first-person psychological horror survival video game. That's in there. All right, it's the third installment of the Outlast series, serving as a prequel to the first 2 games and features test subjects in a mysterious Cold War experiment.
I bet you it's Russians.
Germans.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Germans.
Yeah. Hi von Rasenbuden. I don't speak German. Anyway, so the initial release date was supposed to be 2021, which is this year that we're sitting in right now as we're reading this to you. We are not talking to you from the future yet.
Maybe we are.
Yet. Oh, could we? I don't know. It depends what kind of medication you want.
Paradox. Wormholes.
All right, so it doesn't have an official release date with the month yet. They had some backups, COVID-19 and everything, and who knows. But the year's not over yet. We still got 4 months, so it could still pop out. So Red Barrels is the developer, and it's going to be on Microsoft Windows right now. So it's actually just going to be a PC game, which is not bad. I don't know if it's going to be a AA or AAA title that it needs to be on all platforms.
I don't know.
It looks like it's going to be interesting, if not fun. So
not my type of game, but
yeah, he's not big on horror games.
It depends. I like watching it. I just don't like playing it. I can watch it, but playing it is a whole different.
He can't even watch it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mind your business. Come on.
Yes, sir. All right, so that's that game. It's called the Outlast Trials. Check it out. Looks like you got to survive this.
If you like the survival horror genre, this might be something you want to look at.
Yeah, this definitely
just don't scream like I scream.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be along that line. All right, so moving right along to number 2,
which is Crossfire X.
Now, this one looks super interesting.
It does.
It looks real good. I was trying to think of a way to describe it. I don't know. Let's look at the trailer again and see if it comes to my mind.
Here goes the trailer.
What are you doing? Mm-hmm. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Me either.
All right. Check out the video.
Look, about to motivate, make the stakes higher, taking what's ours, time to pay pipe, just to add another brick to the empire. No outsiders, keep the love tribal, about to go primal, band shaking up the stands when they go wild. Execution is the plan, we don't hold trials, apply the kind of pressure that can blow spinals. So when we finish with a better check vitals, we gon' push it to a level where it's no rivals. We don't take L's, we just take titles. No days off, ain't no kind of breaks. Till we on top, ain't no time to wait. Yeah, we need it right away, we ain't trying to wait. Anybody try to violate, we annihilate. Time to show we ain't playing from the gate. Dominate, watch the reservoir while we elevate. Dominate. Dominate. Let's go. History is in the making. With the blood, sweat, and tears, we was making payments. And we came to drive you to your final destination. Opportunity about to meet with preparation. Let's go.
All right, so this junk is hot all over the place.
Yeah, it is.
It's like Battlefield, with a Call of Duty-ish.
It has a little bit of it has a little bit. What's the game that we played with the powers? Pyromancer, Trickster.
You talking about Outriders?
It has a little bit of Outrider feel to it.
What? It kind of
almost like it's like that. What is it? It's not top. Something Crisis.
Infinite Crisis.
No, it's the video game called. It might be.
The video game is actually called Crisis.
Yeah, I think.
Where they have the black armor suits on.
Yeah, I think it might.
Like gorillas.
It might be. It looks like that. It looks like it's gonna be something mixed with that.
You're very articulate. Have I ever told you that?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
He looking like a man.
He looking like a man.
Don't talk loud. All right, so
Yang.
so look, the game looks hot. It looks interesting. It's action packed. It's a genre that's been done 100 times over, but this one has like a fresh feel on it. I've seen a little bit of influences from Metal Gear. I've seen some Metal Gear. I've seen some exosuits. I see like some high tech weapons. I see some hardcore like takedowns and stuff like that. It looks real good.
It does. It really does.
It might be one of the ones that you might consider jumping on if you want to take a break from the normal Call of Duty, things of that nature. So definitely worth checking out. All right. So skippity pats on it. So Crossfire X is an upcoming first-person shooter set to be released exclusively for Xbox One, Xbox X, and Xbox S for this year. It's the third installment of the Crossfire series. I thought the Crossfire X was just a regular X, and then I started thinking maybe it's a 10. I don't know.
It looks like Crisis.
Yeah, that's Crisis.
Yeah.
I said it looked like gorillas.
You shut up.
The suits are like gorilla suits.
It don't look like gorillas.
If you know the game Crisis, you know they look like high-tech gorillas. I don't know. Anyway.
Pit bulls.
What? All right, so it's set up for it's going to be exclusive for Xbox, and it's the third installment in the series. It's going to be out for this year. We don't have the actual month yet. They probably have some development issues like everybody else.
Right.
But we still got 4 months that they can still pop it out just in time for December. Got some of that holiday game flux that we're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
The developers is Remedy Entertainment, and it also says Smilegate, which is another subsidiary, and then there's the Xbox Game Studios. So like a collaboration of those three to come up with this game. It looks pretty interesting. I think it's going to be worth checking out, and it's going to be an exclusive, of course, for the Xbox X and Series S and X. It says it's a first-person shooter, and of course you're going to have that multiplayer platform most likely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably what it's going to be.
Hopefully.
It's going to have to be. It's not going to have all that and still be single player.
It might.
Exclusively.
It might. It just might.
I don't think so. All right, y'all. So go check that out, Crossfire X. And now, last but not least, number 3. Now,
this ain't 2.
This is 3.
What was the first one?
Outlast.
What was the second one?
Crossfire.
Okay, yeah, this is 3. I'm just making sure he knows, because sometimes, his brain is not functioning right.
Did you drink NyQuil and DayQuil at the same time again?
No.
I told you not to do that.
No, I did Benadryl and DayQuil.
All right. See, he takes Ambien and No-Dose, and what? Anyway. So I'm gonna let you say this one because you are the RPG. You are the
role playing game.
Yeah, you did the RPG aficionado.
Well,
so I'm gonna let you introduce this next one, which I am very excited about also.
Final Fantasy 16.
That's right. This is the newest installment of the Final Fantasy franchise.
I don't think there's a date yet given for it, but I saw some footage. I said, well, let's bring it to the Game Changers universe.
We definitely gonna be doing some follow-up videos.
Man, this thing, it looks good. Just look at the video. If you haven't seen it, here go the video.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain!
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you
matter. It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So, I sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It's the Archduke's son.
The Phoenix.
Joshua! Stop this!
Second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
The legacy of the crystals. Has shaped our history. I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Yo, I mean, Final Fantasy has been on top of the role-playing genre since day one. Now, how many fantasy role-playing games are up to 16 now?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of any other ones up
and
to 16.
You gotta remember, it has online. It had 3 online games, but they shut one down to redo it. So they've been steadily going and going and going. The only thing I saw in this and I did not like is that I don't know if you're by yourself or you have a team with you. Because every time he was fighting by himself.
It did, but it's still in development. It doesn't have a release date. We were thinking 2022, but it actually could be 2023. We're hoping 2022. But it's probably a lot more stuff that they just haven't shown us yet. But the different character styles of gameplay. And look, the icons. I was like, call your icons. And then it looks like,
it's a summon.
To me,
it's a summons.
It looks like the little boy turned into Infreeze.
He did. I think he did.
He either summoned Infreeze or because he turned red and then the fire was on the ground.
I mean, you saw
I don't
Shiva.
know if he turned into Infreeze. Yeah.
I think you saw the Titan. I think
who's the Earth Titan?
I think that's his name, Titan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's an Earth Titan. Did we see the
We haven't seen
the water
Dragon.
one? The water
No, we seen Shiva was in there, the Titan was in there,
and
the Freak and the Firebird.
Yeah, the Firebird, which is like the Phoenix or something like that.
So
and I mean, Final Fantasy has.
I'm just hoping they don't do it like they did the last one, where you have to be almost in dire straits to call forth the.
Was Noctis? No, that wasn't Noctis.
Yeah, it was Noctis.
Noctis?
Yeah, Noctis and the boy band.
So I did see him pull one of Noctis' moves where he threw his blade down and teleported.
Yeah, I mean,
I did see that.
I mean, it's cool. I just don't want again.
He's not gonna have a better card than my boy.
I just don't want.
That Rose's voice was tight.
I like it when you can summon the summons and use the summons. Now they have to use the summons.
Summons the summons and use the summons
That's
that
right.
you summon to summon them when you summoned it.
There you go. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I am literally looking forward to it. And I'm hoping this one is finished because I know Noctis, I don't know I can't remember what number that is. I think it's 15 or 14.
15, I believe.
15.
I don't know.
You can tell that they really didn't fit. They had development mess ups with that game. then they had to do add-ons to finish the game.
They patched it up pretty good. And
So,
they did a
but
bunch of
what I'm
DLCs
hoping what they do is finish the game and put it out. And so, if you want to add a DLC, fine, but it should feel like it's finished, because that one didn't feel like it was finished.
I didn't feel that way. I thought it was pretty cool. Did you fight the giant turtle mountain thing?
Yeah, I didn't never beat it.
Because I didn't know it was there, and I came across it accidentally, and I hardtailed it. Then I came to find out you can fight it.
You can, but you can't. It takes a long time to beat it.
Yeah, I went back to do it, and I decided not to do it. I got bored. If I was able to summon my summons when I summoned them to summon, then I would have summoned the summon gun with my summonings.
It's almost like the in Final Fantasy VII they had these other bosses you could fight. Like there was an underwater boss, there was a couple of other bosses that you could fight, and it took a long time to beat. Yeah. So sometimes you'll have those in the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but once you beat it and get to where you want to go back and play through it, then you can definitely go back and grab those.
So why don't you give them the skippity paps and?
All right, so the skippies in it. Final Fantasy 16 is an up-and-coming action role-playing game published by Square Enix, of course, holding it down. Square Enix. It's the 16th game in the mainline Final Fantasy franchise. So that doesn't include the remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
That doesn't include all the separate action and online things. Mm-hmm. So really, technically, Final Fantasy games on you probably Final Fantasy 24. But this is Final Fantasy 16 in the main franchise. Set to be released for the PlayStation 5. Looks like it's going to be some exclusivity for PlayStation 5. And if you don't have one, this will make you get one. So hopefully by the time this game come out, there'll be some more PlayStation 5s available that are not $7,000 because scalpers who are completely out of their minds. All right. So of course it's it's going to be exclusivity. You know, it's a single player game. It's a Square Enix action role playing fighting game, adventure game. Hopefully it has all the little notes in there that made the Final franchise, like since the last game, that made it a much more of an action adventure, a popular style game, and it's going to take all the positives from that game and just build upon it. Hopefully.
Hopefully they do, because every Final Fantasy game they make is different, and you might not like. I like 7. Yeah. I liked it 8, but 8 all the monsters leveled up with you. So when you got to the last boss, you was a higher level. So you had to fight the boss at a higher level. So you should have just finished the game at a lower level. Yeah. And it became so. I'm hoping.
So farming was a little bit harder.
Yeah. So I like Final Fantasy 7. I like 8. 9.
Which one was Lightning? Was that 9 or 10?
No, 9 was 8 was the one with the sword gun Squall. I think his name was.
8 was Squall. Okay.
9 was the one with the little tail. Can't think of his name right now.
Little tail. He had a small butt.
10. If I'm not mistaken, was
a soccer player.
Your soccer player.
They played inside the
level. That was what was his name?
I was gonna say Noctis.
It's not Cloud.
But it's not Noctis. It's not Cloud.
It's
It has a nautical theme, doesn't it?
I can't think of his name right now. I cannot think of his name.
But he had blonde hair, a little short yellow jacket, and he played some kind of
Titus.
Name
was Titus.
I knew it had like a
Then I think you had
Lightning was after Titus.
Yeah, but I think that's 12.
With the train.
I think that's 12, because it's Lightning.
So who was in 11?
No, I think that's 11. No, Lightning is 12. Lightning 2 is 13. They had another Lightning one.
Who's 11?
I think 11 was the online game.
Okay.
I think Final Fantasy 11 is the online game. I don't know. They don't go into the numbers.
We'll look it up after the video, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but as a matter of fact, you guys jump in the comments and correct us. We love being corrected. We'll find out where you are, really. We'll find you.
Shut up.
We'll find you.
But so I'm loving it. I'm just hoping that this story. Don't get me wrong. The Noctis story was cool. What they did with the characters was okay, but a road trip with a bunch of bros.
It's a bunch of homies hanging out, road tripping in like this pimped out Rolls Royce that you get that pimp out even more.
To be honest with you, I'll just rather had some chocobo.
You had the big breasted mechanic working on it. I'll just fix this up for y'all. Like you're in a kingdom that has a king and you come with this like big old southern drawl. What the heck part of the land you from?
So don't get me wrong. I love Final Fantasy 15. I bought it. I played it. But it wasn't one of the best stories I liked, if you get what I'm saying. Compared to other stories, I think it was kind of lacking.
Okay. Well, so, Lightning being the freedom fighter.
I didn't like. I mean,
you didn't like Lightning?
I didn't like that one.
You got Cloud.
I played it.
Lightning, Titus, Noctis. It's like getting this big storm.
I was used to going to towns, buying stuff. They took that out. You had to go up to these digital things to buy your
vending
stuff.
machine type.
Yes, I didn't like because I'm one of the people like to go to town, any quest in that town, find they did it kind of differently in the Lightning one. I just couldn't vibe for it.
Well, it's definitely worth taking a look at, guys. We don't have a date on it, but put it on your radar. Let us know how excited you are or interested even in Final Fantasy 16. It's definitely gonna be on our radar. We're gonna see some follow-up videos about it. It's a hot title, and I can't wait to see it.
Hey, I'm with you on that.
Yep. All right, so that's our 3. Oh, that's our 3.
I was like, oh, you said.
No, I'm saying like, da. You looking funny, so I was like, oh. All right.
Da-da!
Ta-da! So that's our 3 for today.
Hey, do us a favor. 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 Hey, our analytics show that a lot of people are looking at it, but people are not subscribing.
Yep.
And giving us thumbs uppies. So do us a favor. Please subscribe to the channel. And then do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. And please share with people that love gaming as much as we do. Hey, we're trying to grow the GCE nation.
That's right. The bigger we get, the more we're going to be able to put out for you guys with better quality and more content. Go to some Comic-Cons. Go to some game developer studios.
And we might even start doing,
you know what I'm saying?
We might start doing our own type of movie reviews.
You know what I'm saying? Do like a live broadcast from Hooters or something. I don't know.
No, we can't do that. So, hey, this is your boy, Blur.
This is your boy, Blitz.
Oh, we forgot. Where else can they find us at?
Oh, you can also find us on TikTok at game_changers_ENT. You'll see some funny behind-the-scenes footage. You'll see what the kind of craziness that it takes to run a YouTube channel based off games with your best friend.
Hey, again, this is your boy, Blur.
It's your boy, Blitz.
And we'll GCE you later.
Later. Don't talk loud.
La 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 la.